Hey guys, Jsnow, another vlog for you guys. I'm going to talk a little bit slower because I'm fresh off a stream. And it was probably the most talkative I was the whole time of streaming. So, basically, we're going to go over streaming, Vrchat, and magic. So, for streaming, I've been streaming since 12 to 2 every day during the weekday. And it was going pretty bad. I actually dropped in viewership from like 0.60 to 0.37, which is not a good number at all. And then I went back up today to about 0.40. So, 3.3 increase. Yes. But, I'm trying to get that affiliate, and I've been wanting to get affiliate ever since it actually came out. And back in the day, I used to have like 5 viewers easy, but they had no such thing called affiliate. So, after a whole bunch of medical issues, I would stop streaming, and then I kind of lost. And then Daisy also kind of sucked, because that's what I streamed. So, unfortunately, people lost interest. So, now I'm streaming Magic the Gathering. And what I did was I decided to do some research into streaming, look at various guides and stuff, trying to see what would work for me and what would work for a Magic specific stream. So what I realized today, now this is not going to be every stream, like I know I'm kind of going like, yeah, today was a success, oh my god, every day is going to be like this. Probably not, but basically what I'm doing is narration. So a narrative, more educational stream. So what I'm basically doing is saying the plays, what I do. One at a time, I would explain why this play is bad or why this play is good. Maybe a couple of reactions, like, try to keep it really, really low. Because I think, for me, I know at least, if I just sit there and I'm looking half bored, or if I'm just reacting to everything, just going, oh man, this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, oh man, that, it kind of takes the fun out of it. Because, like, if you think about it, when a streamer is talking about the game, like, or at least a narration streamer or educational streamer, if they're talking, playing the game, and then all of a sudden you hear, oh, you gotta look at the, then you gotta look at the screen and be like, whoa, what's going on? If you're not actually watching the stream and you're just listening to it. But, if you're doing, every 5 seconds, and it's not a game like Fortnite or something fast-paced, then it doesn't really make much sense. So, for Magic streams, I'm going to basically doing it educational-wise, and I'm going to see what happens with that. I mean, I'm not the best player when it comes to Magic, but I can definitely work around things. Like, I guess I'm your average player, so it's not. So I have to make up for skill with personality. So I'm not a skill streamer, and I'm not a super personality streamer. So I have to somehow balance the two and figure out what's the right mix for me. So right now I'm trying to keep it in the middle with personality, with more geared towards skill, I guess, because personality, unfortunately, I'm not the most talkative, even though it might sound like it, person. So definitely got to work on both, but definitely going for skill first, since skill seems to be a little bit more, I guess, interesting to watch, so to say. But then I throw in some spicy cards. So I do play meta decks, but I try to throw in something like a little bit unexpected, so viewers are like, oh wow, what is that card? And then I can do some, keep the deck fresh. Usually a card that like plays your opponent's deck is what I've been doing lately. So, like, even though my win condition cards are the same, you never know what's in your opponent's deck, and that can make you win. So that's pretty cool. But otherwise, the stream today went pretty well. I mean, I actually had an average of, like, 2 viewers the entire stream, which was unheard of for 2 weeks. And I think that's just because I stopped complaining, I stopped looking bored, and I just kept talking about, not just, like, random crap, but I kept talking about the game. I think that was another thing that was an issue. I would just talk about random crap, like, just whatever's going on. And I think it makes more sense to just throw in random crap in between games just to have listeners. Because I think a lot of people on Twitch listen and view. I know I do that. Like, I'm not really watching the stream. I'm kind of like doing something at the same time as watching the stream. So I'm more of a listener than a viewer, I guess. And a lot of my viewers are probably listeners because they don't type in the chat. I have a lot of lurkers. Not many people that actually type in the chat. But, it's pretty cool to talk to people in the chat. But even if I have 100 lurkers, I'm definitely fine with that. Like, as long as I keep talking, keep entertainment, doing something. So, basically, I'm trying to balance, to sum it all up, I'm trying to balance my schedule time, try to keep on schedule, because I was about to give up. I was pretty close to giving up streaming this week, because it's been 2 weeks of just nothing. Talking to myself for like 40 hours a week, which is crazy. And, basically balance that. Balance the game I'm playing, try to do, just basically try to find balance, and maybe read up on some more guides. So that's with streaming. So I do stream 12 to 2 every day, unless I otherwise post it on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter in the description below. You can follow me on Twitter, or you don't have to follow, you can just click in and you can see my latest tweets. And usually if I'm not actually streaming, I'll hopefully tweet it, leaving you guys hanging. Like today I was actually late, and that's another thing. I was late today, and I'm surprised they still had viewers stay. So definitely cool, I guess. Vrchat. So Vrchat, the usual. I will still be doing interviews, just not as much as I used to do. If anybody's new to the channel, I used to do these a lot, but now I'm kind of toning it down. I usually just save up a couple questions over the week, and then the next week I do a couple of interviews. Since we just had our Christmas special, I might do a New Year's special. But otherwise, I'm not looking to do interviews at the moment. And then next year, we'll see what happens, because there's like this whole Ugandan Knuckles revival project or something on Reddit, where they're going to spam one of the most popular Reddits with Ugandan Knuckles stuff. So the subreddit's probably going to be on lockdown, but we'll have to see what happens, since everybody's starting to remember, like, where did those Ugandan Knuckles go? There's still Ugandan Knuckles? And I'm like, yeah, there's still Brudas. You know, still Brudas hanging around. Like, you know, that's the thing. Like, people find things fun. Yeah, even though if the meme is dead or whatever, you know, somebody's not... You can't just say, oh, the meme is dead, you can't enjoy it anymore. Like, who the hell are you to tell me that you enjoy it or not? Like, you can't tell me if I enjoy it or I don't enjoy it. So, you know, some people like doing the voiceovers and stuff, and a lot of people probably hate it now. But was it fun when it was huge? Yeah. Is it still fun to me? Yeah. In the middle of the year, did it get a little bit boring? Did I stop doing interviews? Yes. But did I come back? Also yes. So I think, you know, moderation is obviously key. So that's pretty much it for this vlog. World of Warcraft is kind of in limbo. I still have a sub to it, but I don't think I can get anywhere in World of Warcraft as far as streaming goes. I'm not going to go really into it, but basically using the magic things I talked about earlier with magic, I can't really narrate World of Warcraft. It's a little too fast-paced, and I'm not really good at it. So definitely not something I'll be playing unless it's like an extra stream or something like that. And the videos have been doing kind of decent, but it's nothing like huge. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.